Okay. So I got my video cameras on,
Okay.
but
It's all good. We can talk. It's all good.
it's radio.
Yeah, it's radio.
But
All right.
why?
And by the way, I'm Ron Piercy from a site in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, called This Day in Metal. And I'm pleased to talk to Tom Angelripper Such from Metal Icons. I will call you a metal icon, Sodom. And you're the vocalist and bassist.
Mhm.
And you guys are re-releasing remastered version of your 1994 masterpiece, Get What You Deserve. You guys are a German thrash metal band. Would you call yourself a thrash metal band?
No, I don't say no. I don't. Yeah, people always say Sodom, the big three thrash metal bands in Germany. I don't think so. I think for me, a typical thrash metal band is like Exodus or Destruction or Overkill. I think Sodom is more in a black speed. I don't know. There is no special name. I think Sodom is a heavy metal band.
Yeah. Like when I was listening to you, I re-listened. I'm like, yeah, you're like the 80s speed metal. Like well, Canada, we had Razor, like something that. But then you have black metal elements in your music.
Yeah, yeah. In the beginning. There
Yeah.
was, especially in the Sound of Evil, Obsessed by Cruelty, the first two records. There I was inspired by Venom and all the other bands like Bathory came out, Celtic Frost came out with some stuff. But well, then we changed when in '86, before we stopped recording Persecution Mania. We changed everything. We changed the attitudes, the lyrics, and all the stuff.
Yeah. No, you can really hear the progression in your music from what you sound like today and from what you did back in the 80s and 90s. And I don't know how, but your voice seems to be getting better and better with age.
Like wine. I
Yes,
don't know.
exactly.
Yeah, there are some people say that you are the best thrash metal singer in Germany.
That's
I
good.
don't know.
Germany's big.
Yeah, it's different to Miller's vocals or Schmier from Destruction. I always try to get more in the. I'm able to scream or to shout or growling, whatever you want. I don't know. I don't know why I can do it so good. I'm smoking cigarettes.
I guess what you do is good for you. Not everybody can do that, but it works for you. So keep going, doing what you're doing.
Yes, and that's why we are famous and that we are so successful because all the other bands like Creator and Destruction are still in business.
Yeah.
Because they get singers. They get original singers with authentic vocals. And yes, but I never think about it. I just try to give my best when I'm being up on stage or when I do my vocals in the studio. And I press it out.
Well, it's working, Tom. It's working really good. So you guys formed back in 82. Like that seems a long time, like 44 years ago. Did you ever think back in 82 that 44 years later you'd still be making albums and playing?
No, no, no. I remember back in the beginning when we start. I think in the end of 81, 82. We just want to make noise. And we don't think about getting a record deal or getting professional musician, whatever. But um, but we get our first record contract very early in '84. And
Okay. Yeah,
and
that's
this
early. Yeah.
record company that was Steamhammer, they're gonna send us to studio recording some stuff. And we didn't know what to do recording an album in the studio, with a multi-track tape, and that was horrible. But in the end, Obsessed by Cruelty or in the Son of Evil are the most cult albums, the most influential Sodom albums ever. And
Uh-huh.
then and later, it's a dream to if you are a musician, it's a dream to make a live from it to get a more professional musician. And in 80, later in '89, when Agent Orange came out, that was very successful. I get cash from a record company every month.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was 1,000 marks, something like this. So I could pay my apartment, I could pay my food, my beer, and my small car. And I could quit my job at a coal mine.
Wow.
Well, that was the most important thing in my life. But my father don't want that I try to get professional musician, whatever. He was very disappointed about my decision to quit my job at a coal mine and start a career as a musician.
Yeah. Like,
But in this time,
especially at
in the
that
80s,
time.
but in the 80s, that was very easy because there was not so much bands around.
Yeah. There's not much bands that played the type of music you did. Like you guys stood out, you
Yeah,
know.
in my district, in my area, there was just a handful of bands did heavy metal music. It was Creator and Darkness, and Living Death and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a result of hardworking men. You have to work every day to get the band, to push the band forward.
Oh, that's awesome. I think what really brought me to you guys, to liking you when I was a kid. Well, sorry, I don't want to age you, but you don't have much on me, but you do have a few years on me. But was your album covers? You know, like
Yeah.
when we were kids, we'd go into the record store, and you couldn't listen to it. You couldn't try before you buy. You guys weren't on the radio, so it was like, man, oh man, this album cover looks awesome.
It's like me. I just bought a couple of albums without listening to the music because I like the cover.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And all the albums I saw, for example, I remember I bought Exciter, the first Exciter album. I
Oh,
like
I
the
remember that album.
with the Marshall with a knife destroying the Marshalls.
Yeah.
And going back home, it was a great album as well.
And that was the band that they had. The singer was the drummer, correct?
Yes, yes. Oh, I like this band.
I do
And
like Excite. Well, they're Canadian, so I have to like them.
yeah, that was another time. We also could listen to the new record to the record store, and then we decided to buy it or not. There was
Oh,
there was real records. I remember in my hometown there was a record store like a bar. So you can drink beer, you can listen to the new album, came out. And this guy, I took a phone call. He called me the new Motorhead album is out. There was Iron Fist in '82. And I,
wow.
and went to town with my motorcycle getting this album. That was completely different to nowadays.
Yeah, like
But why
wow.
you can see me? What can I change here?
Yeah, try there. That go back to that screen, then sometimes it will come on.
Okay, so I left the meeting.
No, no, just stay in the meeting. Just go. You were back in that screen. If you hit the button again, what you did a second ago.
Okay. Meeting time. No, I have to leave the meeting.
Yeah, yeah. Leave the meeting and come right back.
Okay.
It'll be right back, guys. This is awesome, everybody. This is Tom from Sodom. Thrash metal icons. This is awesome. I love it. He's having trouble getting in, I guess. Guess we'll just have to edit some of this out for now. Oh, he's back.
Ah,
Ah, there you are. Hey, I can see you now, Tom.
yeah, this Zoom, it's always changing. I said, I don't know what.
All good. Oh, look at those bases on the back wall there. That's wicked.
Oh yeah, that's my. I have all my, not all my. I have a couple of bass guitars on the wall. And these are two Destroyers, Ibanez,
Oh, they look wicked.
and I'm going to show you.
Oh my God. You got a collection there. Wow.
And the black one is the very first one.
Oh, that's awesome, Tom. On the red
The
one, another
second one,
black one.
the Destroyer with the mirrors plated. Yeah, I keep it.
That's great. Yeah. Sorry about my background. I'm just at work. I'm at my job, so
Yes,
no,
I want to keep them. I know. I don't know. I never think about selling any guitars or whatever.
that's awesome. Yeah, you should keep them. You have family, Tom?
Yes, I have two kids.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's great.
Yeah, my daughter is 31, you know,
Wow.
and my son is 28. Yeah.
Are they into music?
No, no, they were not into the music. No, no,
What do they think of your music?
no, no. I think they're growing up with this stuff. But they realize it's not only the music, it's not only being on stage. They realize that there's a lot of other jobs to do. It's a lot of home office, doing this, doing that. But they were on the show, on the Sodom show a couple of times. But they were not really metal fans.
No, it is what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a different generation. I don't know.
Yeah, my kids are the same way. They do not like my music. I put it on in the car, and then they just grab their headphones and put it on, and they don't
I
listen.
don't want to say they don't like it. They respect what I do.
Hey, you put food on the table. That's all that matters.
So now I could spend more time with them. And yes, I'm doing other things. I have so many. I'm going to do the re-releases for the BMG. I also do some other things. I start writing new lyrics. I have new ideas for new songs already.
Oh wow.
You never can stop it. The only
No,
thing I stop is touring and all the stuff.
no, that's good. Like, and you guys just put out an album last year too, The Arsonist, which was amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
no
would
tour.
call that a really
You
good
know,
thrash metal album. Like, it
yes.
reminds me a lot of oh my God, Exodus. I've really found a lot of. It sounded like I could compare you guys and Exodus. If you guys played on the same stage, I'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
I don't know because when we start writing songs, we never look what other bands do. We just
Yeah.
on the Arsonist, there's also our drummer has wrote a couple of songs for the album, which is completely different to Frank Blackfire's guitar riff, or
Yeah.
the second guitars. So I like this album, but it's a shame we are not touring it.
Yeah.
But
No, hey, it
but
is
if
what
you,
that's fine. You need the rest. Take your time, and
it's
if you
it's
go,
always, to make this decision to stop is always uncomfortable. It's never a good time to stop. But no, but nowadays, I enjoy my free time. I enjoy doing other things like hunting and all the stuff what I'm gonna do. I and I don't want to set up any time schedule for the next time what I do.
oh, that's great.
Just being on tour, being playing festivals and shows, is where the money is coming from.
Yes.
I know that we're going to lose a lot of money because all the festivals around, just in Germany, we have 50 festivals around, where we
Oh, that's a lot.
every
Yeah.
week. I know we're going to lose, I especially lose a lot of money, but I don't take care. I'm 63 years old. I have to come down a little bit doing other things. My doctor said you were in a very good condition but calm down a little bit, do other things.
No, that's good. Go out on your own terms, and do it your way. You know.
But I know being on stage, it's my life. It's the biggest part of my life,
Yeah,
uh,
you've toured everywhere, pretty much.
everywhere. But I don't want to waste so much time for traveling around.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Like,
Sitting on airports and hotels, backstage, and if you are in my age, you think about the next years, what you're gonna do.
yeah, because you have to plan. Like, yeah, if you're doing festivals next summer, a year before you have to start planning, get everything all set up, get your visa set up, get you name it, you gotta get it set up, get a crew.
Oh yes, visa, especially go to US America. It's so much paperwork to do.
Yeah,
And it's so hard to get to US America just for a couple of shows.
I know.
I
And
thought I don't want to live in US America. I just want to make a couple of shows going back home. I don't want to stay there. But it doesn't matter. They don't take care. You have to do all the paperwork. And I remember the last shows in US America was really hard. And in the end, we go to the embassy to Frankfurt, get an interview, what they call, and then you get the stamp. And it's very expensive. It's a $2,000 each person
oh wow,
to get the working papers, for the band and also for the crew as well.
the
You know.
crew. So you're at
Yeah.
30 grand in the hole before you start doing anything.
And they asked me why you don't take the crew in America. Yeah, because we have an own crew for our equipment. So a band have to take his the own crew. Because every guitar is different, every guitar amp is different. It's very hard. But then American bands come to Germany or Europe just need a passport.
Yeah,
They don't need any visa stuff.
no, that's better. That's better. So you're still in Germany, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah.
Is the whole band in Germany or?
Yeah, yeah, whole band is German. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, like, I know you retired from touring. Is it going to be a full retirement or may come out for a few shows here and there? Or,
No, no, no. It's like Tom Araya. I think you remember when he stopped doing this. He talked about the same. When he said when we release a new album, the Slayer album, they are touring worldwide.
yeah,
And he said, I've never been home, I never see my kiddies growing up. So that's the same. That's but nowadays they're gonna do a couple of shows with Slayer and Kerry King and all the other band members have other bands touring around. I don't think about it. But I cannot tell my band, we just do 5 shows in a year. It's not enough.
no.
You tour, you have to do every show you can get. That is very important.
Yeah. And then you're gone for months and months at a time, living out a suitcase. It's
Yeah.
tough. I don't know how
Yeah.
you guys do it.
Oh yes. But
And yeah,
now,
you're over 40 years in the
now,
business.
but now it's gone for a while, and I have no plans, what to do.
Yeah.
So
And
we
you're
have,
still
so we
writing.
got, I get the box set today.
Oh, that's wicked.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
big one.
We're going to do something on the site. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway for some of that. They're hooking us up with some CDs of the box set. So I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to it.
we talk about we have a remaster of this album. We also were lucky that we get from with tapping the vein as well, but we get from Get What You Deserve. We have in our archives the original 24-track tapes, so we can do a remix of it. And Andy
Oh,
Brings, our guitarist, did a remix of it, so you got everything in the box set.
oh, that's awesome. So what made you do this? Like out of this album, you picked this album to remaster and re-release it into this big box set.
We wanna re-release every album.
Okay.
Our career. Um, I think the SPV sold the back catalog from Sodom to BMG 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And the first re-release was the Agent Orange, but that was just an album with a CD. And later they came with M16, which is also a very good box set. And so now we want to, I think BMG got the back catalog till Epitome of Torture, I think, or Decision. I don't know exactly. I never get any informations about when the record company sold our back catalog.
Yeah.
it's not my business. It's music business, you know. But
Yep.
I think they did a great job because they are very, really very interested in doing box set, doing unreleased material. We have a couple of live albums in this in the box set, and it's really something for the fans because the original album, the first press, you cannot pay. You cannot find in the internet, or you pay them,
Yeah.
you know. I saw the Get What You Deserve and they're tapping the weight for 600 or 800 euros, you know.
Oh God, that's a lot of money.
You know, because they never re-released it. It's the first re-release of Get What You Deserve, you know.
Yeah, I even looked online. The streaming services don't even have most of your stuff.
Yes, you get it. But you know, but the collectors see they want to have something in their hand, you know. They want to get I know it's not the same like the first press. The
Yeah,
first
that's true.
is always something different, and a lot of people are gonna pay the price for it.
So, are you an album guy? You listen to albums, or do you like CDs or digital?
I don't have I don't have CDs anymore, you know. I have vinyls and I listen to music on Spotify, YouTube, you know.
Yeah,
It's a shame, you know, but sometimes I want to listen to the first Raven, whatever, you know, and I go to YouTube and got it, you know.
it's true. Yeah,
It's not
everything's on
enjoying the
YouTube.
music, you know. I remember back the first when I get my record player and the vinyls, it was like to celebrate it, to get the new album, you know, and everything. But now it's more consume, or it's getting more. But sometimes I take my time and getting a vinyl on my record player.
Oh, that's awesome.
It sounds different, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. It does. I was a CD guy. I just found it very convenient. But
Yeah,
the vinyl, I just remember when I would take home an album and just look through it. I'd be having it on my record player and just
yes.
going through the album and everything on it. And you find so much stuff.
And you can
And
see the
you call your
pictures.
buddies and you'd be
You're
all
gonna read
comparing.
the
Yeah, just
lyrics.
like that.
Yeah,
That's
great.
awesome.
But the time is gone. But now I think there is vinyls coming back for especially for the collector scene. You know, people want to get something in the hand. You know, especially in the metal scene. Is it?
Yeah. The metal people are the collectors.
Yeah, and all the re-releases on vinyl are sold out very soon. You know,
Oh, that's great. So, who are you listening to right now? Like, if we
what?
got in your car, who'd be on the radio?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Oh, who are you listening at this time? You know, what bands are you listening to right now?
I don't. You know, I don't listen to new bands. You know, I always get the new metal magazines, and I can show the last one. This is a new rock art magazine. You know.
Oh, okay, Megadeth. Okay,
Yeah, there was some band called Heavy Zauros.
okay, never heard of them.
It's heavy metal for kiddies, you know.
Oh, wow.
I don't listen to it, you know. But sometimes you get some samplers in the magazines. I listen to new bands. But you know, when listen to music, I want to get emotions waked up in myself, you know. So I listen to old school stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I take my Judas Priest albums or my Saxon albums, whatever, you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I
You
love
know,
Priest.
if you get the magazine, you know there's hundreds of bands coming out every month. You know,
Yeah,
it's
there is.
getting, in my opinion, it's getting out of control. You know,
Do you like Sodom was not a radio friendly band.
no,
Like we're lucky in North America. We have Sirius XM, liquid metal. Sodom
yeah,
is played, not regularly, but you guys are on there mostly with the Ian Christie show. He plays you
yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah. We don't have any radio shows, official radio shows in Germany.
But
We
that's
said
just
it for heavy metal music. You know, there is a lot of internet radio. You can listen to everything. You know, but on the official radio stations like WDR and all the stuff, you know, you cannot, they never, you cannot listen to heavy metal. Sometimes you're lucky you listen to AC/DC in the radio. You know.
wow. Yeah, I'm lucky I
And then
got to
back in the
start.
80s, we get some radio show like Monday Rock Show, that was heavy metal radio show every week, that was great, but heavy metal is still alive.
Oh, I think it's thriving. I think it is thriving. I think more in Europe than North America.
You think so? Yeah. I think the metal scene in Europe is very big.
Yeah, I think a lot bigger
Especially,
than North America.
yeah, especially you have to realize that we have 40 or 50 big metal festivals in Germany, and we have hundreds in Europe. But in America, US America, just a handful of bigger festivals.
Yeah, there's hardly anything. It's slim pickings. Like where I am in Toronto, they used to have a festival ran for a few years called Heavy TO. It was always sold out, then all of a sudden just stopped. I don't know why. Like it was amazing.
Yeah, the
But
first one we played was the Milwaukee Metal Fest.
oh yeah, that's a huge one.
That's the only one. There was Las Vegas Metal Fest.
Yeah, it's the Milwaukee one. That's now that's owned by Jamie Josta from Hatebreed. He bought them out, if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm right.
But last year we played in Hell's Heroes in Texas. That was great. That was a great festival. That was a really big one. But in Germany, if you go Wacken is the biggest one in the world.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite place to play when you were playing?
No, no, no. I like more smaller clubs. I know if you play Wacken, there were 100,000 people waiting for the headlining band.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
I'm
waiting coming up for Sodom. I like playing more in smaller clubs.
I agree. I love the smaller clubs too. Like
Yes, with
I find
sweat
the big
people.
ones just I don't know. It just doesn't have the same atmosphere. Like in Toronto, I can go to a small club, like 1,000, 1,500 seat
Yes,
venue, and oh my God, it's awesome.
I like it. I like it more, getting more contact to the fans. I think it's a metal show. It's not just a band. A metal show is the audience. Coming up on stage, diving and all. I like it really. I like to play on a bigger stage on an open air festival. It's something really special. But I think I like more the underground. I think it's always tell the people Sodom is the most successful underground band in the world. There is a metal scene started in smaller clubs, and that's what I want to go back to this.
So what got you into this type of music? Like what band made you sing the way you sing and get
That's what
heavy? Sorry, what band got you into the heavy music?
ah, I don't know. I'm coming from the 80s. I'm growing up with all the bands. And I remember, I think the first Venom record, which is Welcome to changed my life. And this album changed also the complete metal scene.
Yes, it did.
Without this record, everything changed. And when this record came out, I came up with the idea to form an own band.
Yeah. I just remember like back in my day, I think the heaviest song I ever heard was by Accept. Fast as a Shark.
Yeah, from Accept, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's great. A great album, yeah, yeah. And that's what I really like. I think Accept the Restless and Wild, that was his third or
Yes.
fourth album. That was the best one.
I agree. Yeah.
It's in my top 10, definitely. There are other bands like the first Metal Church, I really like, and Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance, one of my favorites.
Oh, that's an incredible album.
Yes.
That album you can put on any time, start to finish. Oh,
Yeah. And
that's
that's what
a
I listen nowadays when I listen to music. I get my Priest album on, or there are so many other bands, especially the new wave of British heavy metal bands from England. There was
Saxon.
also Tank was my favorite, all-time
Oh,
favorite.
Tank. Okay.
I like LG Ward, the singing bass player. It's amazing. And it's always my favorite band. Motorhead, everybody was listening to,
Awesome. So how old were you when you started playing bass?
Sorry?
How old were you when you were playing started playing bass?
Oh, I don't know, 18, 18, yeah, something like 17, 18, I bought the bass guitar. I couldn't play the bass guitar because when we formed the band, we have to decide, okay, who's gonna play the guitars? And in the beginning, I tried to play the drums in the band, but I couldn't play drums, So I decided, okay, I'm gonna play bass guitar. It's easier because you just have four strings, And Frank, the aggressor, played the rhythm and the solo guitars. It was amazing. That was just funny to be around with these guys. It doesn't matter if you're gonna play music or not. And even when we go to the studio recording In the Sound of Evil or Just by Cruelty stuff, nobody told us to tune the guitars before recording. You never mind, we were drunken all the time. But I think I was 18 or 17, 18 years old.
And how about singing? When did you start singing?
I want when we formed the band in the beginning, Frank was a singer and I was a singer. The drummer was singer. Everybody. And in the end, when I kicked Frank out of the band, then I was a singer.
Oh.
Because it was easier playing bass and singing when you play guitar and sing. It's confusing sometimes. I don't know. That was very chaotic in this times.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're retired now, so you get no more tours. Do you do any sports? You play sports at all or watch sports?
No, not really. Yeah, I'm a big soccer fan. Schalke. You heard about Schalke 04?
No, I don't. No.
It's a German Bundesliga. It's soccer football. It's also
Okay, yeah.
Bayern München, Dortmund. You know that I look sometimes.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I'm
But I,
Canadian, so
but I
hockey's our sport.
but I'm looking not so much TV or I'm spend more time at my with the family. I spend a lot of time in my hunting district.
That's great. You get to know everybody again, and you're not taking off for months and months at a time. That must have been hard.
Yeah. So no, I'm living without any pressure. But I remember last year we had so many shows and the time schedule was packed with everything. And then I thought I have to stop it now. I want to get more to my hunting district because I have to do my job there, and everything. Sometimes I'm just doing nothing. I'm just sitting, drinking my coffee.
That's good. Enjoy it.
Just relax. But if you are touring and all this stuff, you can't relax. You're always under pressure, power. You're always. I can. It's really hard. Um, but the other guys from the band. I think Frank Blackfire. He is pushing his own band, which is called Frank Blackfire.
Okay, I'll check
York
them
is
out.
working in a record store, and Tony, my drummer, he's the best drummer in Germany. He gets so many other bands he's gonna play drums with. That is not the problem, man.
That's good. I hope you enjoy your retirement. It's well deserved. Over 40 years is a lot of time.
42 or 43, yeah, something like that. Yes, but
That's
I will come back. I don't know. I don't have any plans. You know, I don't want to set myself under pressure when I tell the people I'm coming back next year for the festival season or whatever. I don't know. When I think I have to go, I go.
fair enough. That's
I,
good.
I call my booking agency, you know, try to get shows, whatever. But if you want to play next year the summer festivals, you have to book now. That is the thing. But I never mind.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, Tom, I've taken a lot of your time today. Thank you very much for talking with us.
Yes, and the next thing what we're gonna plan is after Get What You Deserve will be the Marooned,
Okay.
which is a live album after Get What You Deserve, and that is something what we prepare nowadays. We
All
want
right.
to release next year or something. Or
Oh, good. I look forward to that. Maybe I'll talk to you again when you release it.
I hope so.
Yeah, to give you something to do. Talk to another old guy, you know.
Thank you, and take care, my friend.
Thank
Hope
you,
to
Tom. And
see you.
Sodom, get what you deserve. Make sure you go and get it. It's an amazing album back in the day, and it's going to be even better remastered.
Yes, and with original cover, you also get the Censor cover, which is this one.
Wow.
It's the only
Very cool.
solo album with three different covers.
That's
And
great.
we also get the EP Aber bitte mit Sahne, which is a German title.
Okay. Oh, wow. Definitely. This box set's going to be amazing. And on this
And
day in
there's the
metal,
live album. There's also the
oh,
back page,
gatefold.
everything.
Oh, great. We're definitely going to, yeah, we're going to do something on this day in metal. And a lucky fan will get one of these. And I'm getting one for myself because I want it.
Thanks, man, and take care. All right.
Thank you. Take care. Appreciate your time, Tom. All the best.
Bye bye.
All right. Enjoy retirement. Take care.